And we are live. Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. Hope you guys are doing all right wherever it is that you are. Tonight is probably going to be a quick live stream because I'm about whooped. And we got a lot to do still before the evening. I see we got one person on here. Hey Doc, how are you doing tonight? Everything going okay with you? Hey Sandy. Hey BC. How are y'all doing? Feeling crappy. Man, I'm sorry about that. It's been kind of a long day for me as well. I can't wait to see how you set up your Kydex area, BC. Glad you're doing good, Sandy. It has been a day. Um, Day starts as usual, just been really busy. Started out early in the morning, did the morning devotionals, went to the gym. Samantha had a doctor's appointment, so Shauna took her to the doctor, and I went to the gym and I got back, did a bunch of, wrote a bunch of reports on the computer, and then we started doing some more on the fencing. Congratulations, BC, and they're going to take care of the hernia. I believe you mentioned also today in your video, so that's good. That'll be a twofer. Maybe they'll give you a discount. I'm just kidding. They'll never give you a discount. Never, ever, never, ever. But it's just been a day. Um, got all that. Hey, Rocco, did you strain your brandy? And to commemorate everything tonight, we are having pigs in a blanket. Did a little short video on it. And it's just been a long day. I think doing all the working out, while it's supposed to make you feel good, I'm whooped. I'm tired. Um, no mold on the apples, so it's still going well. There you go. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. If I get a chance tonight, I've got some peppers that I bought a week or two ago. You can deadlift 300 pounds. I understand. I understand. I figured that was coming. I did not want to take the wind out of your sails, though. I didn't want to steal your thunder on that joke. Um, what else has been going on? It's just been crazy busy. Toby Keith died. What the heck? Toby Keith's dead. King Charles has got cancer. Uh, Creepy Joe's mad because you know he's not getting the funding for the ukuleles. Uh, yeah, it was stomach cancer. I guess it was quick, something like that. Yeah, I didn't even know he was sick, and he was 62? 62 is pretty dang young. You know, to come up and say, holy cow, I got cancer, and then he's dead. So that's, you know, whether you loved him or hated him, that's a shame. I kind of liked him. And his songs are pretty good. And although I don't, country music is not quite my genre. Um, but it was a shame. Um, yeah, yeah, it does. Well, BC, good luck to you on the 13th. I'm sure I will talk to you or watch some of your videos between now and then. And, but I hope everything goes okay. There was something else in the news. I can't remember what else it was. It was just interesting stuff. I was like, holy cow, all this stuff happens. And there you go. What do you guys know? What's happening in y'all's area? Um, we got an ad for the Super Bowl sales at the grocery stores. So that tells me that there's a Super Bowl. Who's playing in the Super Bowl? If the apple orchard brandy turns out well, I'll get a bunch of apples, toss them at Pete's head to bruise them, and make another batch. There you go. The Neil Bowl. Yeah. I have no idea. I suppose I could keep up with sports a little better, but I didn't even know. They had some good sales though. Cabbage is 59 cents a pound. I meant to bring it down here and rattle off some of the stuff because they had some pretty good sales. Yeah, I'm not really into it myself either, Doc. I just don't have time for it. Good prices on canned goods. Strategy to it because one of the guys I worked with years ago, he played college ball, and after he sat down and explained it to me, there's a lot more strategy to it, other than the just you think this is the slowest thing I've ever seen. Um, hoping sales of soda somehow. We ran. Yes, there are sales on soft drinks as well as bottles of water. It's time for the nightly freeze. Well, that's great. Is it going to freeze up? I guess it does it at least once. Did it freeze up already? Dadgummit. I hate it when it does that. But we finished up outside. Oh yeah, season Guardians tickets. Yes, sir. I remember. Uh, frozen on your PC. Oh gosh, you watch me on your TV. That's kind of creepy. But hey, you know. Thanks, Rocco. Yes, Doc. I don't even drink the stuff. And Shauna buys a Dr. Pepper every now and then. 65 inches and hippie hair. There you go. How about that? Ah, so, but the soft drinks are $3 for the drinks. I'm like, holy cow, that's outrageous. And they're not good for you. Uh, hey, Marvin. How you doing, buddy? I cannot believe that Facebook is giving you grief about your post about your car rims and tires being stolen. That is absolutely insane to me. Uh, Yeah. Hey, I understand. I don't know. I don't have that. Well, I have that technology. I don't know how to do it. The spicy V8 is pretty good. Yep. I drink water and unsweetened tea and coffee. Lots and lots of coffee. Oh yeah, got my shipment of Black Rifle in, and so that's pretty good. If you guys ever want one of the coupons to get 20%, I'm not selling nothing, but if you guys ever want to try it and get the Black Trees and Coffee, ah, it's good coffee. Um, let me know, and I'll email you that coupon thing, and you can get, I don't know, $30 off or something like that. But it's not bad coffee. It's pretty good. We just have a standing order, and we let it accumulate, and then after a while, I think we got 5 bags already. So after a little bit, we'll knock it back down to just one or suspend it for a little while, and keep it coming in. That and the Pete's coffee too. Sam's Club finest coffee. Yes, hey, I understand. Um, for the longest, we drank the Folgers. But we cut up some fence, pulled up some T posts, pulled up some wooden 4x4s, did a bunch of chainsaw work to clear out where we're putting the new fence in, and we ran about 20 feet. V8 is good stuff, but tons of sodium. Fruit compote. Hmm. Good for you, Marvin. Good for you. Oh yeah. Speaking of security lights, I had to take down one of those great big solar lights, the solar street lights that I have, and that was eventful. Hey, Squintin, Quentin, nothing. We're just sitting here talking. Right now, I think we're talking about soft drinks. Oh, actually, we started in with the Super Bowl ads, and at the grocery store, rather. Aldi tomato juice is really good, half the price too. I don't know. Well, I'm sorry you having to work, Squintin, Quentin. But I was trying. Let's see. Okay, when you eat humble pie. Yep, I'm gonna go fix a pot in just a little bit when we get off here, because I made a pot earlier today, and I think Hooch just drank the last of it. And we're gonna have we made pigs in a blanket this evening. You'll see the video coming up, and it was pretty good. I had snacked on a couple of them real quick, and the rest of them are upstairs. So we're gonna be eating. Wow, every Taylor Swift song. Yep, I understand. Turkey schnitzels. There you go. Make him pay for it. Make him pay for the hangover. You got to. Uh, Turkey schnitzels sound pretty good. Um, Back when I worked at the grocery stores years ago for Big Lots, Train. They kept playing Train songs, not like Choo Choo Train, but Train. Hey Soul Sister, and good grief, I'm ashamed I know all the words to that song. Yep, yes sir. And we got some good some good barbecue sauce, that Sticky Fingers. If you haven't tried it, you got to try it. It's pretty good. It's not too spicy, not too sweet. It's a good kind of basic barbecue sauce. Oh gosh, that was an interesting one right there. Kimbap is Korean, not Japanese sushi. And he sent me a video of it. I'd eat it. Yeah, I'd eat it. I eat Venus sausages, man, out of the can. And the jelly's the dessert. You guys know what I'm talking about. But I would, yeah, I would eat it. But it was basically wrapped up in rice and roasted seaweed paper. I think that's what it was, and it was pretty good. It looked pretty good. It looked pretty good. Let's see. What you guys doing for dinner, or have you done dinner? That sounds good, Marvin. Is it like real mac and cheese? I don't eat a lot of mac and cheese. I don't eat like the Kraft stuff that much, but real mac and cheese, man, that's some good stuff. Like Mom used to make with the real cheese in it. Ham and cabbage. That sounds good, Sandy. That sounds real good. We had that about a week ago, and that was pretty good. Schnitzels, spetzel peas, getfi fish, kimchi, because, yep, a small ribeye and some leftover rice. That sounds really good, Doc. I bet it was good, Sandy. I bet it was really good. Yeah, Marvin, it's pretty good stuff. I mean, you're not too far away. I think it's almost like a regional thing, because sometimes when I go up to Tennessee, it's really hard to find, if at all. Um, Walmart carries it up there, but if you go to some of the food cities, man, I wish we had a food city down here. Food city is like, oh gosh, it's like one of those uppity places, grocery stores. It's almost like a Publix, but it's nothing but rednecks. My people. Cabbage and noodles tomorrow. Toss some Chinese Slovakian sausage. I've looked at the chicken salad. You did, huh? But they have the buffet table and the hot table, and then all the other ones, and it's at one or two of them in Chattanooga. They even have beer on tap in there. You take your gallon, or you buy a gallon jug for $1, and you go and they'll do your beer, and then they got a sushi place in one of them. I was like, holy cow, this is, and they have good prices. I tried to get the meat department to order some liver loaf for me, and they looked at me like I was crazy. I understand. It's not bad. Publix was one of my first jobs. I was a bag boy. I understand. I understand. My first taxed job. Yep. I was a sacker at Winn Dixie. I think it was. Sushi is good if it's batter dipped and deep fried. There you go. That's one way to do it. Liver is the work of the devil. Uh, Liver's not that bad. Liver and onions, not bad. Now, I'm not really into eating organ meat. It's just, I guess if I'm hungry, I'll eat anything. I'm not proud. Um, uh, Kraft macaroni and cheese, but I do have the real cheese. There you go. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Okay, that's one thing you won't eat. Okay, it's liver. Well, now we know. It's okay. Now fried chicken livers, yeah. And lima beans, really? I don't. Now this is just something funky with me. Yeah, yep. I don't like green bean casserole with the little French onions on top of it. The French fried onions. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. I don't like wax bean salad. Um, can't can't really do that. Um, but if I'm at someone's house and they say, "Would you like to have some green bean casserole with a little French fried onions?" I would say, "Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much." And then I will say it was good. That's funny, Sandy. Um, I yeah. Now I've eaten. Uh, I didn't know you could be allergic to it. I guess you could. Now tripe. Tripe is the same thing as chitlins, I do believe. I've eaten my share of chitlins, whether it is spring washed or stump whooped, as Jerry Clower used to say. I will eat them anyway. And I will say thank you very much. But I don't go out of my way looking for chitlins. Um, okay. Thank you for the clarification. I don't. I don't know. I like it better than spam. Yeah. Have a good night. Take it easy, Squinting, Quentin. Be careful. Don't work too hard. Have a good evening. There you go. that's how you. That's how you work in a grocery store, guys. Um, yeah, spam is good. I like spam. I have had gone to somebody's house and had pinto beans, and you put ham in it. Well, you go up and look in the pot, and there's a hog nose, and that was like, ooh, didn't hate it, just wasn't ready for it. You look in there, or like, what's that flat thing? That's a pig ear. Pig ears are good. Or you go to some mama's house, and she's making chicken soup, and you look in the chicken soup pot, and there's a chicken feet because it makes the chicken soup thicken up, and you just eat it, and it's actually pretty dang good. That's old. Yeah, that is the old cooking right there. And this is something. Some people, some guys collect baseball cards and all that stuff. I collect cookbooks. I got about 100. I'm not kidding you. I'll have to do a video, which nobody will watch, but it's on these cookbooks, and these cookbooks are from like the 30s to the 50s, and yeah, ham hock I can understand, yeah, but you look in there and it's called beans and snoot, and there's the hog nose floating in there, and it's like, okay, it's just different. It's not bad. It's just different. Yes, yes, BC. It was fried spam, battered, like like a fish stick, but spam in it. How about that? with pride on ground mushroom, potatoes, or chicken livers and mashed potatoes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do. Like I said, I do enjoy some good chicken livers. Light in the greenhouse just went out. As long as they are not too rubbery. Um, Boy, you say those, Doc. Those things. Some some good old family recipes. Save those things, print them out, stick a copy in your safe because those things are worth their weight. I had actually talked about doing a cookbook with Pork Chop. Um, Sometimes he's on here, not very often. He's been having some health problems, but Scott Cawford, Pork Chop, and he's on Facebook all the time. Gifty fish with onions and Kewpie mayo. That sounds really good. So it's kind of like a. Is it fried? Fried? Is it fried? The fish? That sounds good. From the 1930s. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I have to dig it up, dig up some of mine because the older ones give you, because people would buy. Okay, would buy like a half a hog, and so the cookbook starts out with how to butcher, or not how to butcher, but how to process the meat from the primal cuts all the way down into having your whatever your pork tenderloin for dinner. Chitlins has gotten way too expensive. Yes, sir. I think they still sell them in the red buckets, the red gallon buckets, and they used to be like $2 for a gallon of them or something like that. But I'll have to dig up those things. But it's just really interesting, and it's like how to substitute. And a lot of them are wartime recipes, so it's like if if you can borrow an extra ration card for sugar, you can do this and this and this. It's pretty, it's pretty interesting. It's almost like how it's going to be. We'll go back to the ration cards, like Rocco was saying about Cuba. You stand in line to get your bread and stand in line to get your meat, provided you have your ration card. Oh, on the week, yeah. Now, they are kind of hard while they're cooking. There is an odor. Um, yes, yes, there is indeed an odor. Um, it is indeed. Oh me, and thank you for coming by too, Daniel. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming by, buddy. Well, we are at about 30 minutes now. I said I couldn't stay on here too long tonight because I still got a lot more to do. Work in the real world, and then I got to do some other computer stuff. Yep, that's what I was wondering. I mean, if you're on a coastal, you could just fish, or has the coastline been fished out? Guyana neighbors make insanely good food. It's rather heavy on the powdered crayfish and shrimp and whole fish aromatic. I bet that could be an interesting accumulation of scents, odors. How about that? But I'm going to have to wrap it up, guys. It's going to be a quick one tonight. I appreciate you guys coming by. Thank you, Sandy. That is a mixture. But thank you guys for coming by again. I'm sorry this was a quick one, but I still got more to do. You'll probably see a couple of more videos after editing and everything. You guys be safe. Have fun. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Y'all guys be careful. Take care of you people.